injustice of Shedeur Sanders that was perpetrated in April, that had to take place in order for all of what we're experiencing now to exist.
In no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't have happened.
Because if he got drafted where he was projected, none of this Flacco, none of this Dylan Gabriel, none of this Bailey Zappi nonsense will be allowed to permit. But the NFL inserted its subterfuge and sabotaged his boys, and sabotaged at least his first year of this boy's career.
For Deion Sanders and Shedeur Sanders, all I can say is I think it's disgusting. I don't understand what the heck's going on with this. Fifth player on my board. It's never happened before in 47 years where a player that high has dropped this far into the fourth round at quarterback. That's sitting there in round 4 with other quarterbacks being taken who aren't as good as Shedeur, aren't even close.
This was unprecedented. Every analyst had Shedeur going in the first round. Most analysts had him going in the top 10.
When he's protected and playing in rhythm, he's the best pure pocket passer in this class. This would be the reason why Shedeur Sanders would be the number 2 overall pick. Makes sense to me.
There's never been a fall like this, not just in the NFL, but in any sport. The NFL commits maybe the most egregious acts of injustice of any league. And this ain't the first time we've seen this. We've seen it with Kaepernick. We've seen it with guys getting their fair shake or their unfair shake with the head coaching gigs. We've seen it throughout the inception. There's a calculated risk by the NFL. They know that by ensuring Shedeur Sanders' unprecedented unjust fall, that it would satisfy a certain faction of their fan base, the same faction of fans that didn't want to see Kaepernick back in the league. So no NFL scout or analyst had Shedeur Sanders projected for no lower than 21. Most had him in the top 10. So in order for all of this nonsense to take place, you had to have him drafted in the 5th round. And this is why you hear all of the, oh, well, he's a 5th round pick. But to start the conversation there is disingenuous to the Shedeur Sanders story and the nonsense that is taking place. But as we know, when you have the power and you have all the bad actors in place, you can institutionalize the injustice. But then training camp started. Shedeur started performing like the 1st round pick he was projected to be. Every beat writer that came away from that camp watching said Shedeur Sanders was the best quarterback there. Ohio native and beat writer for the Cleveland Browns.
Did one of the two look better to you in what they were asked to do than the other?
In just throwing the ball, it's not close. Shedeur Sanders.
It's not close
not
either.
Close. No.
Wow.
We're standing here, Jay. They're on the field. They break the huddle from team stretch and team jog, and they go both pick up the ball and throw it. It's no question.
But what I've discovered amongst my comments is that Browns fans, okay, and this is a theme that I've seen not just in sports, but a large faction of people would rather lose, whether it be in sports or in life, than play the guy they know that is better but doesn't fit their physical aesthetic. I was gonna say personality aesthetic, but it's a physical aesthetic because that historically just hasn't been the case. You didn't mind Manziel's arrogance, and you damn sure didn't mind Baker Mayfield's either, or either one of their arrests. And the NFL surely didn't mind Archie telling the NFL where Eli was going to end up.
Why don't you want to play for the Chargers?
We're not really giving details right now. We just, we've made our decision, and that's what we're sticking to.
So what we know, what we can fairly surmise through deductive reasoning, is this ain't about football. This ain't about football, because y'all don't mind arrogance. What you mind is the package that it comes in.